Britain is full. There is no room at the inn. The facts are this. We no longer have enough room for our own people. We don't have room for legal migrants. We don't have room for refugees. And we don't have room for illegal migrants. And yet lefty loons continue to live in denial. The House of Lords, who some think are just a group of out-of-touch old duffers on the taxpayer-funded take, live in denial. Part of the benefit of being an island is that we can pull up the drawbridge. We have a natural moat around us. We should be doing just that instead of rolling out the red carpet across the channel and indeed to everybody else. At least 271,000 people are homeless in England today. That includes 123,000 children. Our ridiculous desire to help every single refugee in the world, pretty much, has produced a result that Stevie Wonder could have seen coming a mile off. We're about to have about 8,000 homeless Afghan refugees on the streets of Britain. They've been served notice at their taxpayer-funded accommodation and they'll be asked to fend for themselves. Well, these are legal refugees who we panicked and we said, yes, please, please, please come to Britain. And now we tell them, sorry, we can't actually look after you. Look, one way to prove to the asylum seeker population that Britain's streets aren't paved with gold, I suppose, is to actually make them sleep on them. But this is incredibly dangerous. I don't know about you, but I don't see it ending that well if we have thousands of angry and disillusioned Afghans roaming the streets. Just to accommodate the number of legal migrants that we have, England needs 616,000 extra homes each year, which isn't happening, is it? In fact, around just 233,000 new homes were supplied in 2021 to 22. And yet, we have people like the Archbishop of Canterbury standing up in the House of Lords and tearing the illegal migration bill to shreds, helping to make it easier for people to pretend to be kids and enter British schools, aiding people pretending to be gay so they can claim asylum from a Middle Eastern nation. In fact, he wants to go further. He wants to get the government to sign up to a 10-year international refugee plan. He said, Jesus calls us to welcome the stranger. Oh, he's quoting Jesus now, is he? That's good stuff. I wonder what Jesus would have made of the same Archbishop not really doing enough to keep churches open during lockdown and shutting Christians out. It's not actually the humane thing to do, though, is it? To keep letting people into a country that is full up, that can't support them. What Welby wants or what the Lords are pushing is, in my view, inhumane. It is inhumane to make British people lose their jobs to accommodate illegal migrants. It is inhumane to bump Brits down the social housing waiting list to accommodate illegal immigrants. It is inhumane to ask the taxpayer to keep paying for this. It's inhumane all round. The people pushing this open arms approach to the world are doing it to make themselves feel better about themselves at the expense of everybody else. The humane thing to do, in my view, is to just admit now that we are full up. So I'm asking you, is this country full?